Destiny 2's final update, Monument of Triumph, has a secret cutscene. So I don't know what's going to be in this cutscene, but I was told yesterday that it's tied to the Me and You Big Blue Triumph. So I've just finished doing that. I've been deliberately trying to avoid spoilers because I've been told that this cutscene is definitely one that you don't want spoiled for yourself. And I'm not normally a React Amy, but considering the fact that this cutscene may very well be the last cutscene in Destiny 2 or in the Destiny series as a whole if Destiny 3 never comes out, I wanted to preserve my reaction for posterity. So I've done all the triumphs. I'm here in the tower, and I'm gonna go find the auto rifle between devotion and bravery. I think it is this. Wait until evening. What is this? Oh. Walking up to Zavala.
It's quiet tonight.
Of course they're playing
Peaceful.
Journey, god damn it.
For centuries, that's been my purpose. To keep this city and see it at peace. Iron rusts. Shields crack. You bend to your purpose.
Oh my gosh. Yes, I love this cutscene.
You contort to carry it. And forget that you were upright before.
Oh my gosh, it's Zavala's kid.
I forgot I could look beyond my own feet. Beyond one step at a time. Duty bound and bent me. But it made me. If I set that burden down, I no longer exist. Do you understand? I am, right now. My burden.
Oh, is this Zavala stepping down?
But it didn't make me lonely. Sophia. Hakim. Cade.
I'm getting hit with the feels.
Amanda. Taj.
No.
Every loss. Every friend etched across my heart. Akora. You. Every guardian whose trust I commanded. And that remains.
Oh, that's such a sick cut.
In the absence of duty, that is what makes me.
Aww.
Thank you for walking with me all these years. For carrying this burden with me. You make me proud.
You make me too proud.
I have only one life left, Guardian. I am afraid. But I continue.
Oh, it's like Korra.
Zavala, Guardian, what's...
It's time, Ikora.
The prophecy.
Before you and the Guardian, I formally renounce my title and post. Ikora, the Vanguard is yours. There is no one else I would
He's
want
done.
to take up this burden.
I've known since Kepler. 3 told me, called me Commander. A mistake, a confusion of time. It was always going to be like this, wasn't it?
You must say yes, Ikora. Or it doesn't happen.
I told you, I already have.
It's a nice evening. And there is much to do. But join me as friends. not colleagues. For a little while before I go.
Who's gonna be Titan Vanguard? God, this is the perfect end to Zavala's story. Especially after Lance died, like... It's a fitting end. Like, very sweet and hopeful, despite the fact that he lost Tarj. God, this music is so good! Is this a Journey? I think this is a remix of Journey. Oh my gosh. Goodbye, Commander. Hello, new Commander.
Nothing ever stays the same, does it? What do you think is in our future?
That's for us to decide.
True. We can decide if we want to make our own fate or accept the Nine's prophecy. Seriously, chills. That's such a good fucking cutscene. I knew this was coming at some point. I thought it was going to be in Renegades or Shattered Cycle. This is so much better than I expected it to be. Like, seriously, that was fantastic. And I heard that there is another cutscene. I think it has something to do with the EDZ. Okay, so this is how we get to the shard through the portal over here. I actually checked this yesterday before I knew about the cutscene because of the Shiro lore entry. So I'm gonna see if there is something here now. Alright, here it is, the Shard of the Traveler. Let's see if it has anything for me. Because there is like a scenic spot that you can sit here. Wait, was this portal normally here? Oh shit. Huh? What the hell is going on? Oh, we're back at the shard. And there's someone here. Wait, what the hell? Is this Lodi?
Hello, my good chum. There's blood on our hands, isn't there? From this little spat. Even they know it. But our meeting is inevitable. The Eternal Nine. Big deal. Between you and me, who isn't?
He's all taken-y.
You know, the pieces they want you to knock down are already set. Ending with me. Showdown at the end of time between champions of dark and light. That's why they courted you. Impress their own importance upon you. They need your violence because I
Is this
exist.
the winnower?
But they don't get to put you on hold and walk away. Drag those 8 egos back in. Do what you do best. Impose your will. That's what a weapon's for, after all. End it on your terms. This is what you wanted, isn't it? In your heart of hearts. Don't worry. When it's over, I won't abandon you. Take a breather. Take your libations. Let that vigor seep back into your bones. Get hungry.
That wasn't a 9. But it knew you. Very well. I don't know what that was.
Was that the Lord of Every Nothing? Oh? What now? Wait, was that it? Or can I... Does this just send me to the cutscene again? Huh? What? Oh, right. It sent me back here again. Yeah, this is the Shard of the Traveler. I think this is the spot where you get your light back in the Red War. Yeah, so I think this is just gonna replay the cutscene.
Do what you do best. Impose your will. That's what a weapon's for.
Yeah, this does
after
seem
all.
like the winnower.
End it on your terms.
But it could be
This is
the
what you
Lord of
wanted,
Every
isn't it?
Nothing. It definitely is an avatar of the darkness in
Don't
some
worry.
form. What I want to know is why they're able to possess Lodi. Because he is a vessel, but he's normally a vessel for the
That wasn't a
9.
9.
Yeah, so I think it was the winnower who was talking to us, because in Heresy, the Lord of Every Nothing's whole deal is that they don't have a voice, unless this could potentially be, like, meaning that the Lord of Every Nothing has gained a voice now through Lodi, because that's what the 9 do. Since, like, the Lord of Every Nothing and 6 are kind of, like, observing each other, and they have, like, similar goals. And there is a lore entry. This lore entry is basically a conversation between 9, the member of the 9 called 9, who's the son. So it's about the 9's goal for the weapon and why they need a weapon, which is like connecting to that cutscene we just watched. Here it is, I'm gonna get it. But the important thing is the lore entry, so I'm just gonna read this. For ghosts who skip to the ending, we're talking about the end of time, which is what the mysterious voice talking through Lodi was also talking about. This is 9 of the 9 because of the syntax with the like dots and the vertical lines. Weapon, sit here, I need a thing to talk this at. The future is a mess. The traveler was not meant to descend until its death. The outers were not meant to retreat. It's all fog, clouds of radiation, space noise. Nothing is clear. I cannot see anything. This now seems to be the point of diversion. Ah, wait, I see. Now is when I tell you what you are for, and that now atomizes into potential. Then listen. There is an idea, more pervasive than any other because it is the idea that existence ends with a final victory. So this is obviously talking about the final shape. The parable is reality. Oh, my best beloved, it is the one truth of the universe. It is a flower game. Do you understand? So this is referencing Unveiling, the flower game, Gardener, Winnower. There is a being we cannot kill because it is not a being but an idea. And that idea will kill us all because that idea is all that remains at the end of existence. This is why your tomb one day will be empty, because you are never fated to enter it. We needed a weapon to kill the idea, deter it from trying in the first place. We voted to see the weapon unsheathed and propel you forward to face the idea and its chosen. Just like it wants. Just like we want. Excuse me, can you speak up? What about what I want? Pfft, that's rich. Unless, well, split my atoms. No wonder, I can't see how it ends. You want something else. And though you are small and simple, you can still choose. And all we giants can do is watch. So this is kind of like reinforcing, I think, what happened in that cutscene. This tells us that the 9's purpose for the weapon is to kill an idea, which is an idea at the end of existence, which obviously, if you know Destiny lore, that is almost certainly the final shape. The idea that through the sword logic, the universe will be winnowed into that which proves it has the right to exist, continues to exist. And so basically everything will be killed except for the champion of the final shape. And this is talking about like a final showdown between light and dark at the end of the universe, which is also what the strange voice was talking about, which is why I think it might be the winnower. Apparently, because the Guardian is supposed to be at the end of the universe and fight this eternal battle, that means the Guardian's tomb was always empty because we never died. There's also like a diversion from the timeline. So this is weird. It's talking about the Traveler was not meant to descend until its death, and the Outers were not meant to retreat. So this seems to be like something strange, like a change to the 9's prophecy and plan. You can also see this as like meta commentary on the fact that the future of Bungie and Destiny is very uncertain, so we don't know if we'll ever continue the Fate saga and this story and get to a point where we see that final showdown between light and dark. I would love to see that, but it also seems like because they're talking about like killing the idea at the end of the universe and then like champions of light and darkness, I feel like the winnower wouldn't be its own champion, because the winnower usually has worked through like Oryx and like other adherents to the sword logic, and in some parts in the past through the Guardian ourselves. So it is very hard to know what any of this means. However, it's a very intriguing possibility. Oh, also I want to find the Shiro lore quick and pull it up. Yeah, so it's rewards pass rank 26, which I obviously don't have yet. I have played a lot, but I've not played that much. So this is the one where Shiro 4 is coming. He's flying in this ship, and it is activating the city's defense mechanisms because he's not sending a call sign. And then he's like, countermeasures, please help me. But the real juicy stuff is this last part here. So I'm gonna read this. He's stable, Bahagari says, emitting scanning fields over Honor's shoulder and across the burning wreckage of a jump ship. It's definitely Shiro. Last I heard, he was on long recon outside Seoul. Her ghost flitters to her other side. Was shooting him down necessary? It only takes one hijacked jump ship. Honor approaches the cockpit and kneels to see where the Exo's legs are pinned. They don't take many chances since Tharsis. She reaches. Shiro 4 jerks back to life, gasping in the wreckage, eyes searing into hers. Honor rears back, hand to holster, then back to Shiro's side. Praxic? Honor? Oh good, I'm on Earth. Shiro coughs out with a wry smile, then inhales sharply and twists to pull his arm into view. In his outstretched hand, Shiro extends his ghost, motionless and quiet. Help Suzume. It tried to take her. Tell the Guardian. They have to know. It's waiting at the Shard. So this is the lore entry that told people to go to the Shard in the first place and then discover that secret communique. It seems like the uncertain future is things have healed temporarily. Earth is stabilizing because of the influence of the Traveler who returned to Earth from orbit. It seems like based on other lore, the Earth is healing the Traveler. Zavala stepping down from the Vanguard, Ikora stepping up to be commander, and now we've got this big conflict, this like end of the universe, this final shape conflict between light and dark, which is crazy because they already called an expansion Final Shape. So like, are they gonna actually do the Final Shape if the Fate saga continues in like Destiny 3 or something? I also am wondering, like, was this intended for Shattered Cycle? Was this something that was going to happen? Or did like Destiny 2 being shut down and Shattered Cycle not coming out, did that like force their hand to do this earlier than expected? It's really hard to tell, and it's kind of bittersweet. Like, the Zavala cutscene was really sweet. It was a fantastic send-off to his character, like saying, I'm mortal now. It's time for Ikora to lead the Vanguard into the future and face its new threat, this like extinction prophecy. But also, we've got the bitter part. The like impending conflict still exists despite the Traveler interfering to stabilize Earth. I wonder if we would have found that in old Chicago, and like maybe that would have sent us to the Shard or something, because the Shard is like a confluence of light and like darkness on Earth, so it makes sense that that would be where like the Winnower or an avatar of the Winnower contacts us. So my theory, at least, is that this means that we would have faced down like the Lord of Every Nothing at the end of time. Because I mean, that seems like the fitting like character to be the champion of the final shape, like a Taken thing, because like Taken stuff is all very like final shapey and darknessy, and like that's where the concept first comes from in the Books of Sorrow, when Oryx communes with the Winnower, receives the ability to take, carves it in the Tablets of Ruin. So it feels like that, like it'd be the Lord of Every Nothing. Like you could make an argument for like Xivu Arath, but honestly, she's a heretic. She doesn't really follow the sword logic. The Hive are heretics. You heard it here first. Ugh. It's so bitter that like we might not see the resolution to that. And I mean, it is like an okay spot for Destiny 2 to end, because it means like we have this impending conflict at the end of time, and Earth is stabilized. So we're in this place where like it's calming down, but we're in an uncertain future because there's like distortions from the 9 all across the Sol system that are like popping in and out across the various destinations. Now I really wish we could have seen Shattered Cycle. I am, like, before I learned about the cutscene, I was planning to make a video talking about, like, Shattered Cycle and all of the new lore and, like, the loose threads that we have after Monument of Triumph, after what is the apparent end of Destiny 2, and also, like, the reasons that maybe the story might have changed slightly, or I guess we don't really know what happened behind the scenes. We'd have to ask the writers, ask like Allison, but it's brutal. It's so brutal to like end things off like that. I love this game. I love this story. It'll be so sad if that's where it truly ends. But like this update, Monument of Triumph, if you haven't played it yet, absolutely fantastic. I have loved it. I've loved Pantheon too. I have loved SRL. I've loved going through the destinations and doing the distortions. Like they actually made Patrol fun. Like Patrol has been fun in the past, but it always felt recently like there wasn't enough going on in Patrol. And I liked what they kind of did in the Pale Heart and Kepler to kind of like elevate the Patrol experience, add like more secrets, more stuff going on. And then they just went like wild with distortions. There's like so many enemies, so many things. Like Patrol is actually hard, and it's not like the bullshit Neomuna difficulty that is just tanky enemies for no real reason. That might be the end of Destiny 2. This has been my live reaction to the cutscenes. I just don't know where we go from here. Definitely will still like work on that lore video, make it in the coming probably like week or two. And then I also have other things planned, other videos I'd like to make about Moment of Triumph. This update is so good. It's just so sad that the game might not have a future and that it's shutting down. Above it all, I'd like to say thank you to Bungie, thank you to all of the teams who've worked on Destiny over the years, made it so special, and thank you for watching. God, I don't want it to go.